Flash flood watch and emergency management offices are already standing by. Fox 7's Nick Spinetto joins us live from Austin Emergency Management in East Austin with that story. Morning, Nick.
Hey, good morning to you, Dave, and I can tell you right now the wind is already starting to pick up out here, and of course, as you heard Zach say, rain is expected later today, which of course brings a lot of flooding concerns. Case in point, whatever you're doing at home, stop really quick and check out your TV screen. We want to show you this surveillance video from inside Shoal Creek Saloon. Now, this shows the power of floodwater. This is from the Memorial Day flood. You can see water rushing into the restaurant, tossing tables and chairs around, even knocking down a wall. Now, this is what it looked like outside the restaurant along Lamar Boulevard when Shoal Creek reached 21 feet. Now, the area is no longer flooded and businesses, homeowners are returning to normal activities. But this morning, with the threat of Tropical Storm Bill looming, many homes and business owners are bracing for the possibility of more flooding.
Well, we know it's coming, but we're not too worried about it. There's several things that have to happen to create a flood like what we had, and hopefully we won't get all them in the mix this time.
Now, just in case the system brings more flooding, making a disaster plan is encouraged. The website texasprepares.org suggests you take 3 steps. Make a plan and make sure all your family members know it. 2, build a kit with first aid supplies and food storage. And 3, get and stay informed. And one way, of course, to do that is with the latest weather alerts is by downloading our Fox 7 News app. It has features that let you track the radar so you can follow the latest weather conditions. And of course, you can always watch Good Day Austin and Fox 7 News Edge online and on air throughout the day as we keep you updated and go through the storm together. Dave, back to you.
All right, Nick, thank you very much. So Bill has weakened and moved out of our area, but again, we are still looking for rain in some spots.
Fox 7's Spinetto is live near Shoal Creek with more on overnight developments and what it's looking out there right now. Good morning, Nick.
Hey, good morning to you, and I can tell you actually a lot of smiling faces out here in the Shoal Creek area in downtown Austin where the sun is shining and there isn't any rain here, and which is good news because these people in this specific area were really bracing for the worst. I want to show you something. This area in Shoal Creek in downtown Austin on Lamar Boulevard certainly got hit really hard over the Memorial Day holiday when it flooded here, and they were really preparing themselves for the worst. You can see here outside this Goodwill store, which is damaged and closed, they put about 50 sandbags up against the door preparing for this flood water that they thought might come with Bill. Fortunately, it did not. I want to show you some surveillance video of inside Shoal Creek Saloon when this area did get hit with that Memorial Day flood. You can see this video just pummeling through the restaurant, pounding through some walls, knocking over tables and chairs, and Shoal Creek actually rose 20 feet during this flood with Bill approaching businesses and homeowners. It didn't take any chances this time around. They were not wasting any time. Yesterday and overnight, they put these sandbags down to keep the water out. Fortunately, again, it did not flood here or really anywhere in the immediate Austin metro area. Still, though, people took precautions to protect their property against any type of flooding.
How fast it happens is what scares me. And it's scary. I mean, there's not a whole lot to say about that. It's very scary. I mean, I just keep hoping and praying. It's not frustration, it's just Mother Nature. It's what she does, and you got to live with it.
And certainly one way to stay informed with the latest weather alert is by downloading our Fox 7 News app. It has features that let you track the radar so you can follow the latest weather conditions and conditions out here in Shoal Creek. Again, sun kind of peeking through the clouds up there. I think we can all agree that we do like that. But this is what it's like here in downtown Austin. Again, of course, weather conditions, no matter where you are, certainly vary. And to give us a little bit more perspective of how that is, we're going to head north to Tanya Ortega, who is in Round Rock. Tanya, what are you seeing where you are? Right near downtown Round Rock, where you can see this road behind me on Summit Street is closed, and this is partly because Brushy Creek, if we can bend down a little bit, you can see Brushy Creek is flooding over this road. Usually the water goes underneath this road, but you're getting a really good perspective right now of the water flowing pretty heavily and quickly over the road here. So this road has been shut down. This area of West Bend White Boulevard is back open after a horrific car crash here earlier this morning. Now, details surrounding the crash are still under investigation. This is what we know so far, though. About 1 o'clock this morning here in the 1900 block of West Bend White Boulevard, Austin police say a woman in a Nissan was driving her car in the wrong direction when she slammed head-on into another car. There were 2 people inside that car. Now, debris from the collision scattered everywhere, even onto the landing below. First responders say when they arrived on scene here, the woman driving the wrong way was dead. The 2 people in the other car are seriously injured this morning. Right now, they are being treated at UMC Brackenridge. Investigators aren't sure yet if drugs or alcohol played a role in the crash, or even how long the woman was driving the wrong way.
The bridge highway is divided, so we're not sure where the driver of the Nissan got on, but they were just in the center of the highway going the wrong way.
Now again, this investigation does continue this morning. It will not impact traffic as West Benwhite Boulevard opened just a short time ago. Meantime, the ages and names of those people involved in this crash has not been released yet. Dave, back to you.
All right, Nick Spinetto live in South Austin.
With Father's Day coming up this weekend, and happy Father's Day to both of you, by the way, ahead of time. Nick Spinetto joining us on the couch this morning. There shouldn't be many family photos taken, and one Wisconsin family is receiving both praise and criticism for their family photos. What do you think? Roxanne Daly came up with the idea of a Cape Crusado photo shoot. Her husband was dressed as Batman and their son as Robin. After sharing the pictures with friends and family, they quickly went viral. But with all that attention, so many people online had problems with the family's pictures, unhappy with them for putting the toddler in possible danger for trespassing. And then keyboard crusaders took it to another level, in other words, trolls. The couple told CNN people started posting their address online and making threats. Mike Daly says he confirmed with authorities that the tracks were no longer in use before taking the pictures, but according to state law, only railroad workers are allowed on or around the tracks. I can see how this picture would stir up a little bit of controversy. We've done so many stories about people getting injured, but I also see the other side.
I think you know when the train's coming. Batman and Robin can figure it out. Yeah.
I think it's still the idea, though. Just looking at it makes me nervous. I mean, in our job, you know, we see a lot of stuff, and
you see Batman helping a lady off the tracks?
No, we don't see that.
See that
you
yet?
know what? You know, there's a lot of tools now. There's Photoshop. There's green screens that they could have used to do that safely.
Yeah.
Or you know,
I think that's probably what I just would have told everybody when they started complaining. Oh, we were on a green screen.
It was a green
Don't
screen.
even worry about it. I'm green screening it. Really good green screen.
You know what? Americans are expected to spend a whole lot of money to honor their dads. Check it out. Here's our Fox Business reporter, Lauren Simonetti.
Mother's Day may be bigger, but Father's Day is still a cash cow.
The average person celebrating Father's Day this year will spend about $115 on neckties and coffee mugs, and even gifts of experience like tickets to a ball game.
The NRF forecasts gift cards will account for nearly $1.8 billion in sales. The tab for electronics expected to be similar. We may joke about the cliche of socks and ties, but apparel accounts for a big chunk of spending, about $1.7 billion.
In the apparel sector, you know, flip-flops and swim trunks will all be really great items for consumers to keep an eye out on while they're shopping for Father's Day gifts.
And the world's biggest retailer, Walmart, says clothing is king.
Our #1 selling item is men's shorts, and I'd say apparel still is one of the top selling items for us, but it won't be the only selling item this year.
Walmart says outdoorsy offerings are incredibly popular, especially given the time of year.
Seeing how Father's Day is the first day of summer, it's the longest day of the year, they'll be able to start at breakfast, and the experience becomes whatever they want to include, which could be all the way from breakfast down to sporting goods, games, outdoor activities, all the way to patio grilling.
The NRF says it's also seeing a surge in experience gifts.
We're actually hearing a lot more about people looking to purchase golf lessons for their dad, or the NASCAR experience where they get to ride in a really fast racing car, or some, you know, hot air balloon rides. Other experience type gifts have really made a huge waves.
As for where shoppers will spend their money, more than a third will go to department stores, followed by online retailers and discount shops. In New York, I'm Lauren Simonetti, Fox Business.
All the dads can't wait to get their treats.
Yeah.
Your neckties, you guys ready for those?
You know, it's funny. I guess that would be a nice gift for us, but fewer guys wear ties than ever before.
You're right
Absolutely.
about that.
You gotta pick the right, make sure dad's in the right profession to get him a tie.
I'm looking forward to like the morning and the early afternoon with my son, my wife, and my sons, and then maybe have like a steak in the afternoon. You know, a nice cold beer or something, and to end the day to get up early for to get up early for a good day on Monday.
Oh, well, okay.
Are they going to let you go to bed early, like at 6 in the afternoon?
No. Not in my house, no.
Well, part of my Father's Day is going to be watching the last round of the U.S. Open.
That'll be good.
On Fox 7.
Yeah.
So I got to stay up late. I like, by the way, DJ Darren, our director there, when we said not everybody wears a tie, he just started violently shaking his head.
Oh, that's
we get
true.
it. Yes, Darren didn't wear long pants. So, yeah, no one in your house is...
Darren usually wears, I
Shorts,
think he's
the
got his
shorts that
Crocs
they were
on
talking about.
and his T-shirts.
Nobody's
His
buying
T-shirts
you-
are the best. Look, come over here, Darren,
No
real
one's
quick.
buying you a tie.
This is director
Yeah,
Darren. He's
this
the best.
is the lovely and
Los
talented DJ Darren.
Pollos Hermanos, right?
Yeah,
From
tie
Breaking
doesn't work
Bad.
for
Right. No one's buying you a tie. Well, I would buy a tie for that.
I mean, you could get
Complete
nice
the
clip on.
ensemble.
Oh, sure. Oh, low tie.
Tell you what, it's summertime. We get everybody on the couch on Good Day Austin in summertime. All right, you could call it the best bathroom break ever. A California woman stopped at CVS to use the restroom on her way to work. She wound up a millionaire. While she was in there, she bought a little $20 scratcher while in the store. The prize, $5 million. She says the first thing she's going to do is remodel her bathroom. No, I'm kidding. She's going to pay off her parents' house and their car so mom and dad can retire. That's very nice. She says she'll also keep working, but will no longer have to put herself on the overtime list to make ends meet. No, she will not have to do that.
That's awesome.
And also plans to spend more time with her son. Man, sometimes
good.
fate
Yeah.
intervenes.
That's such a
That
great
was
story. Good for her.
That was a nice pit stop. There's some superstitious guy or gal that's going to take and hit the bathroom every day at the CVS on the way to work now.
Or just like you pick the same numbers sometimes.
Yeah,
Okay,
absolutely.
bathroom.
Same time to go.
CVS.
Okay, now a bad bathroom break. Another athlete had to deal with the consequences of social media. I'm sorry about this a little bit, yeah. Boston Red Sox third baseman Paulo Sandoval benched for yesterday's ball game for liking a couple of Instagram posts from a woman in the middle of a ball game during the loss to the Braves on Wednesday. He admitted to liking the pictures during a bathroom break in the middle of the game, violating the team's policy which prohibits electronic activities after a certain time on game day. That's pretty easy to track, bud.
Just goes to show you.
Right person's looking.
Maybe this is why they're not having a very good season.
Yeah.
They're your team, aren't they?
Yeah, I'm from Boston, so yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
There's a lot of ball games, 162 games. I guess you get bored. I don't know. Got to put the phone down while your team's playing.
at least it was during a bathroom break, I guess, but still.
Well, he might have said he was going to the bathroom. Let's call it what it was. It was Instagram break.
I just hope he washed his hands.
Employees must wash their hands before returning to work.
You know those cat videos that people send to your email. Don't delete them too quickly. Those videos may actually be good for your health. Indiana researchers say the warm, fuzzy feeling you get, that's one of my favorite ones, have a positive effect on your life. More than 70% of those studies reported positive emotions after viewing the videos. They also claim to have fewer negative emotions, such as anxiety, annoyance, and sadness, as well as feeling more pleasure than guilt. I gotta try that, Dave. Turns out the average person...
Wait, watch that video or doing that when
No,
someone
doing
runs a
that
blow dryer? Oh, okay.
Oh, when they watch the cat videos. This happens between 2 or 3 times a week. Also, if you see them daily, most times at work, are going to make you happy. What's his cat? This really is my favorite one, though. You know what, my cat, I got to take a video of him. I was vacuuming yesterday, and I just see him backing up and backing up. So, but the blow dryer trick is going to be good.
Yeah, I mean, nothing sends you down the rabbit hole like watching cat videos.
Yeah.
It's true. I mean, you look up 2 hours of your life's gone. You've been watching cat videos.
Okay, gentlemen.
I've been told.
You've been told? Yeah. All right, boys. The story may not relate to you guys. But
If
ladies...
it is, we won't say.
Oh, yeah. Ladies, this one is for you. Go ahead and pick one up as you get ready for vacation. Fans of the erotic 50 Shades of Grey best-selling series can now get their hands on a new read. There's the cover. E.L. James' latest novel is simply titled Grey. It was released in stores yesterday and told from the point of view of billionaire Christian Grey. The publishing company Vintage Books expects the novel to be another top seller, saying it's already the highest Kindle pre-order book of the year on Amazon.com. James says her latest story is something that most women can relate to.
I think generally women like a really good passionate love story, and this is about a very strong young woman who doesn't realise she's a strong young woman, and a guy who's fundamentally very, very fragile, and she fixes him up. I mean, isn't that what women all want to do with their men, you know? So it's a fantasy, let's face it.
The 50 Shades trilogy has sold more than 125 million copies since its release 4 years ago, and whether you like her writing or not, because it's pretty simple and sophomoric, there's no denying what a bestseller it is. Once you reach the New York Times best-selling list, I mean, that's a pretty big accomplishment. And you and I were talking earlier about how much money this woman
E.L. James is
made.
going to have about as much money as Christian Grey here before too long.
Yeah,
if she keeps writing these books.
Is she going to have her own helicopter?
I don't
Her own
know. I don't know
jet?
what she's going to have in the house.
I don't know anything about the series or anything, any of the characters.
Really? Come on, you guys
I'm
went to
out.
watch it with your wives, right?
Well, that's who I'd be watching it with.
Yes, that would be good. Okay, didn't mean to put you in
A German man is taking the half of everything rule for divorce to the extreme. He posted a video on YouTube showing himself sawing everything that the couple owns in half. Says he's going to keep one half, the other half's up for sale on eBay. Caption under the video reads, "Thank you for 12 beautiful years, Laura. You've really earned half."
Oh.
Very good. I wonder though. Oh, that's a TV.
Oh, it's a TV.
Oh, man.
No, don't do that.
It breaks my
it's
heart.
a flat screen.
I mean, granted, it's not football season, but still.
I know, but still, you guys love your TVs. I love my TVs.
Yeah, that's not cool.
You know, it's funny. Assuming this was a typical, I don't know, divorce procedure where you really were obligated to split things up, he probably didn't have the right to do that.
He's doing it to the car as well.
Dude, wow.
He must be really angry. What'd she do to him?
I have to know more about this story.
So do I.
I have to know
Oh
more.
no, that's pretty cool. I'd
It
drive
is.
that around. That'd be so easy to parallel park.
Well, you just have to add the
Even
wheels,
their
don't
phone.
you? Oh.
This is
Well,
wow.
And he's got someone else working the camera. I don't know if that's the new girlfriend or who that is. Anyway, still ahead. We move on. We've got Kelly's full weekend forecast. Don't go away.